mind blown on that. Sold, holy crap, it sold so fast, and holy crap, maybe I actually can sell Anthropologie. I want to redo it. I mean, I've already been recording for 7 minutes, but I think I should redo it. Zara for the win. Like Zara, 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 Zara. I don't know. Bundles saved my butt this week. What's that? What is that? My hair. I'd shoot more videos if I had better hair. I don't even care what my face looks like, but my hair looks bad, and then I don't want to do a video. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. What's up, everyone? I am Rebecca the Reseller, and you are watching a What Sold video for the week of April 19th through April 25th. I'm excited. I've got a lot of great information to share with you. I'm going to be going over some stats, top sellers, fast sellers, the boutique report, and of course, the awards for this week. I'm so excited. I have some really good ones to give out. I had a 0 sales day on Saturday, the 25th. I woke up this morning, today's Sunday, the 26th, and I went to look at my phone to update the sales from yesterday, and I was like, scrolling through my phone, like nothing, seriously, nothing sold in the entire day. But don't worry, I've got a lot of great things to share with you. On the plus side, I had a milestone. I hit over 6,000 items sold on Poshmark since I started. I started in August of 2016 on Poshmark. Again, I tell everyone that's in reseller mom years. There's lots of people that have sold way more items, way more quickly. This is my story. This is my journey. 6,000 items in less than 4 years. I'm cool with that. It's definitely on an upward, fast moving trajectory, and I'm proud of all of my numbers, and it was really cool to have that milestone this week. Bundles saved my butt this week. Like, can't even tell you the numbers, not so much, but the total value of sales. Like, I would not be at over $800 this week if I didn't have some bundles, and I'll tell you all about it, but bundles really saved my butt. Also, Zara for the win. Like Zara, 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 Zara. I really like their style. I love that I can usually find stock photos pretty easily, and I really feel like that helps sell the items, especially because some of their stuff is weird, and so it's nice to be able to showcase the modeled, proper professional photo that they offer, so that the person can really get an idea of what the item looks like. And this week I sold a bunch of Zara, and then also J. Crew and Anthro. Now I'm looking at the whole picture and looking at a lot of different stats, but I sold a bunch of Zara. That was the most this week. That was the biggest brand. Then J. Crew, then Anthro. And Zara was about 10%. J. Crew was like, I think 8%, and Anthro about the same. And those were never my brands. And now they're starting to become my brands. And I don't know if it's because I'm finding them more, or putting them in my store more, or I'm just now selling those more. Like, I don't know what it is about why those are selling for me, but they never really used to, and now they are. And I'm just excited about that because it means that I'm tapping into what is in demand right now, and that should prove to show higher sales overall, faster sales, flipping my money more quickly, making my investments work for me. When you invest in an item, it only works out for you if you actually sell it. And so I feel like there's a lot more percentage of that happening for me right now, and I just was really excited to see that Zara, J. Crew, and Anthro were working out this week. Okay, so just to give you a reference point, I have 769 items active in my Poshmark closet. I feel like that's important just to give you an idea of where I'm at. Now, that's not the most I've ever been. It's not the least I've ever been. At the most, I had over 2,000 items in my store, and I just have slowly been going down and trying to find a manageable amount for me. I do want to get back over 1,000, and I'm listing on average about 10 per day. Now, that's been going pretty consistently. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. I made a sheet for myself, and that has really been keeping me like on pace with doing the 10, because I look at my sheet, I have to write the measurements in there, and that, like, it just visually motivates me. Sales, as you saw in the thumbnail, $815 this week, down from last week, of course, but last week I did huge push with offers to likers on my entire closet. This week was just a regular week. I didn't push anything. I just did my normal stuff. And as I said earlier, bundles really saved the day, and I will talk to you about that. So 815 was a great number, I felt like, given everything that's going on, minus Saturday. So I had 31 total sales. It wasn't total items, and I'm never sure, like, what's more important. Do you want to know how many sales I had, or do you want to know how many items I sold? I kind of have both numbers, and I never know. So it's 31 total sales. So the average ASP on a total sale was $26. What? Like, that's because the bundles. And also, like, I did have some higher value items sell. I've never had a $26 ASP on a week, ever. Like, fantastic. Like, so impressed with that for myself. So proud of that, because I really am starting to see the benefits of sourcing better items, being a more disciplined sourcer, going after not a high end, because $26 is not high end, but it's more than I was doing before. I was really thinking before, oh, I'm just going to quick flip all this stuff. I don't care if it's $15, that's fine. But I wasn't doing the volume. So that never really worked. Like, I was flipping things more quickly, and that's great. And I was taking lower margins and things were going, but I wasn't doing it on a massive enough scale for it to play out correctly. And so now I'm trying to get a more solid, middle of the road, semi-quick, semi-high flipping process. Is that a thing? I don't know. So $26 ASP, woo, ding the bell. That was great. Can't ding the bell. Everybody's sleeping. I have to keep an eye on you. So how were your sales last week? I would like to know. Leave it in the comments below, just how many sales, what your total sales were. It's nice to know like what is going on with you guys. I feel like I'm giving you all this information, which is great. And I'm happy that you're watching. Thank you so much. But it's nice to know like the people that watch me, are they like me? Are they less than me? Are they way more than me? I mean, I don't know if you had better sales than me while you're watching me, but thank you if you are. You know, it's nice to know from you guys what's going on. So don't like tell me, I want to know. So also average day. So the average number of sales per day was 4 sales per day on average, $116 in sales on average, even though I had the 0 sales day. So I thought that was great, because that meant without that 0 sales day, the average would have been a lot higher, which was more of a true number. And for right now, I'm just saying, listen, I need to make $100 a day. As long as I'm making $100 a day, like after everything is all said and done, all my numbers should shake out. If you want to know what my business plan is or what my finances are like, I did a video that actually did pretty well for me on reseller finances and how I pay myself, how I give myself bonuses as a business owner, my sales goals, my expenses, all of that. So check out that video if you're interested in that. Now for the highs and the lows, and then we'll be getting into the actual sales. So the high was 6 sales in a day. That was the most. The low, as I said, was 0. For the dollar amount, the highest sales day I had was $191. So almost a $200 day, which was great. And 0 for the 0 day. Yeah. So before I jump into the top selling items, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, please. That would be awesome. Thank you so much. I sold one of my boutique items, which was this just great selling. See, this is the thing with boutique items, and I'll talk about it in the boutique report, but no, I'll talk about it now. Some hit and some don't. This was one that hit. It hit pretty well. It sold really well in the beginning. It slowly sold after that. It's still on trend. It's a good buy and a good one that worked. But I had so many that didn't work that overall my boutique sales are not like really great, but I've learned a lot as far as like what those hitting ones are. So the hitting one is this solid black sport bikini. It's a high-waisted swimsuit, so on trend for that. As you can see, I liked it because it was nice and plain, wasn't anything crazy, and it was just very simple. And I can't say it's been flying out of the shelves, but I feel like of all of the items that I have that are boutique items, people pay the most for this one. People pay full price for this one, and this was a full price sale. So for $29, I have them up for, because it's unbranded, so I can't charge $1 million for them. I feel like $29 is a great price for a no-name, brand new bathing suit, and that seems to have worked for me. The next item is a bundle item, and this worked out well. This was online sourcing from other Poshmark people, and I got 4 Madewell tops. I didn't get them all from did I get them all from the same place? I might have got them from 2 different sellers. I'm not sure, but they were all extra small. So I said, I'm doing a bundle on this. Let me see how that goes. It was 4 Madewell tops for, I should be looking at this. Why am I not looking at this? 4 Madewell tops, extra small. 3 of them were new with tags. 1 of them was not. This is how I like to do my bundles, like take shots of everything like normal and then just make a collage for the first. And sometimes I put like text on top that says bundle and the brand, and sometimes I don't. But anyway, it would have been a $200 value. I put it at $75. They bundled it with another item, and it was a $90 bundle. So it was the Everlane pants, and I'll show that next, I think. These Everlane Moto legging pants, and I had those up for $39. So they got a really good deal because it was $200 worth of Madewell shirts for $75 plus the Everlane pants at $39. So it's like $119 or whatever it is. And then I did it as a $90 bundle. So I thought that that was a great deal for me, a great deal for them. The Madewell tops sold very quickly. Those were a 0 day, like a same day sale. The Everlane pants were within 2 weeks of being sold. This next one, I've had it for a little while. Let's see how long, 88 days. Next up is a great sale. This brand, Etc. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. I may have put it on Instagram as like a brand bolo. I have now sold a few items from Etc. And they just are very expensive. I don't know too much about it. I've never really researched it. I just know that the comps are high and I've sold these items for a high value. Now, maybe I could get more for these items because they do have a really high value, but on the resale market, it's one of those hit or miss things. This animal print pea coat looks better in person, and perhaps maybe this would have been a good one to like model. I just don't want to get into that. And so it was unfortunate because I did have it for a while, and it just didn't photograph well. I tried to look up a stock photo to show it a little bit better, but because of the print, it just kind of looks like a blob. And so when the offer came in on this, I just took it, because the problem sometimes with things that don't photograph well is that you may never get that amount of money that you want. You might, but I was worried that I wouldn't. So I had this up, I think for like $79 or $89. They gave me an offer of $45 and I took it. Like that was, I would have liked to have gotten over $50 for it, but it just wasn't showing well. So I took the $45 and I ran. So that was a great sale. Next up was another awesome sale, full price sale. Vince 100% cashmere cardigan sweater in navy blue. Super impressed with this. It's a $295 sweater approximately, and this person bought it for $69 outright full price. So you can't complain about that. And that sold in 13 days of being listed. So those were my top selling items. It was the black sport bikini at $29, the Madewell bundle, the two different items, those were top selling as well. Then the Etc. animal print Pico at $45 and the Vince cashmere sweater at $69. So I had some really good sales this week as far as dollar amount, and that really played out in my ASP as you saw. I mean, this was not a $20 sale week. This was some heavy hitting items for me, for what's normal for me. So I was really excited about that. Now let's get into the fastest selling items. So we'll start with this. I'm doing 5 top selling items that were the fastest, but I'm going to start with the slowest one. So the slowest one was this Anthropologie Dolan. Where are you? Anthropologie Dolan Tribal Tapestry crop top. So this sold in a bundle. Then I had, and that took, this is really hard. That took 5 days to sell. So I had a tie. The slowest selling items were 2 items. They both took 5 days to sell. The other one is this J. Crew smocked top in Liberty, Poppy, and Daisy. Really pretty top. Really happy that did well. So that sold for $26, and then it sold in 5 days. The fourth fastest selling item, again, are 2 items that tied. It is this Lacoste polo with the giant alligator. So that sold for $29, and it sold in 4 days of being listed. And then also this Anthropologie Pilcrow in the letterpress Paisley hyphen chino pants. Those are really pretty, nice pretty print, and those sold in a bundle. So it's showing $39, but it did not sell for $39. It sold in a bundle with some other items. And those both took 4 days to sell. Then next is this Nick and Zoe open front cardigan. It was new with tags, but it didn't have a retail price. It was like a Nordstrom Rack new with price tag. So I didn't put it up for too much. I think I had it up for $29, and it sold on an offer for $26. Just a linen open front cardigan, really pretty, size large. And I'm learning about Nick and Zoe, and so I have a couple of items. This was the first one I've ever sold from this brand, so I'm not expecting too much from it, but I thought that went well. So that was a good sale, and that took 3 days to sell. Then I have this Zara, told you, Zara for the win this week. Zara knit diagonal sweater in mustard. This sold in a bundle. I think it was 3 Zara pieces and an Anthro. So just, you know, this person wanted this kind of style. Like, it was very specific style. And so it sold in a bundle. So it didn't sell for $29, but it sold in a bundle, and that took 2 days to sell. And then the top spot of fast selling items, 4 items this week sold on the same day. That's what you want. So let's talk about it. Where are you? More Zara for the win. So this was online arbitrage from another Poshmark seller. And it's funny because she had the stock photos, but for whatever reason, they just weren't selling in her store. And I didn't even have a chance to put up the stock photos because I just wanted to get it listed. And then I was going to go back in and put the stock photos later, and it sold in a bundle. So I had 2 of these, this new with tag Zara cozy sleeveless turtleneck top, and then the same exact top, but in cream. So the same, nope. Okay, I just pulled up one on my computer, but so it was a gray one, a cream one, and then they did the mustard sweater and they did the Anthropologie top. So that was a great bundle for that person. It was a great bundle for me. I think it was like a $50 bundle maybe, and it worked out really well. And so all of those items, the 2 Zara cozy sleeveless tops sold same day. The other one is this Dolan Lauren tunic dress, and this I did use the stock photo for because it was just easy to find real fast. And I mean, that sold with like in an hour of being listed. Like I listed it, and before I was even done doing my listings, it sold very early in the morning. So it's a $158 dress. I think I had it up for 39 or 29. They sent me an offer for 25 and I took it and I ran and I didn't look back and I was like, thank you, Lord. And that worked out really well. The other fastest selling item, which we already talked about, was the new with tags bundle of Madewell tops, extra small, that sold in a bundle. So that's the other one. Lots of fast selling items, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items sold in 5 days or less this week. Like that's great stuff. So 2 sold in 5 days, 2 sold in 4 days, 1 in 3 days, 1 in 2 days, and 4 sold the same day. Yes. Boutique. I have like swim, I have some jewelry, I have some tops and just like dresses and like regular clothing. And I will tell you that I've learned my lesson on the regular clothing. Like it's going to take a lot for me to buy regular clothing again, boutique, because I just am not a good picker. I feel like people want brands in certain categories of items, and then in other categories of items for certain types of things, brand does not matter as much. And that's where I think boutique can really do better. So I've learned my lessons on a lot of these. I have a whole video about how I added boutique items and the lessons I've learned. And I do want to add more in the future. I will definitely share all of that with you. I just don't want to spend the money on it right now. It does cost more money, and it can. Let's say this, it can cost more money. And so I need to stick with known things, brands, keep focusing on that. When I get a more bankroll going and I want to, spend some of my business fund and things like that, then I can get into it again. But for this week's boutique report, I sold 7 boutique items or wholesale items for a total of $93. It's not a lot. There were a couple low value things because I just want to be done with those SKUs. I don't want to store them anymore. I don't want to share them anymore. I want to shrink down the boutique items that I have to the best sellers, and everything else I want to go. Let's chat about the awards. So I have a award, and that is one of those, it was just a low sale. I just let it go. I still, I guess I still made money on it. But it's just, I don't even care. I just want to be over with it. And that actually is a boutique item. It is this orange V-neck, short sleeve, oversized top. And this was one of those things where I like orange. So what is going on right here? Do you see this? Like, hello, I have so many little hairs. Sorry. This orange top suckered me in. It's a boutique item. I bought it from the wholesale place. I like orange. It looked cute on that girl. It does not look cute on me. It's actually not bad quality, but it's not great quality. And I sold it this week for $6. I have only a handful left. I just want to be finished with them. And it just is what it is. Like, it just didn't work out. And I'm okay to admit that. I'm okay to learn from that lesson. It was a $6 sale. So what did I make from that on Poshmark? $205? No. $305? Whatever. It was a 99-cent item. Now with the shipping, I don't remember how many items I got when I ordered it, but I do try to make the most of shipping because they are coming from overseas when I buy those boutique items. And so I still think I made money on it at $3, but not much at all. But it's a lesson learned. So that's the Want award. It goes to this poor little top. Okay, now we're doing the award. The award is going to this Forenza vintage mom jeans that were embroidered. And when I found these at the bins, I thought they were really cool. I was like, mom jeans, embroidered. These are going to do great. They're vintage. Like, somebody's going to pay $30 or $40 for these. I think I had them up for $39. Well, 425 days later, they finally sold. And they sold for $15, which may have included a shipping discount. So I did not sell them for much. I clearly still made a profit because I got them from the bins, but this was one of those where I'm like, I thought this was going to be a great one, and this is why I should not sell vintage. This is why I should not sell things that I don't know about. Like, I hear these buzz things, I hear these things are a thing, and I try to do it, and it just doesn't work out. So I need to stick with basics. Have you ever done that? Let me know in the comments below if you've ever like jumped on a trend or jumped on something where you're like, I found that thing that everybody's talking about, and then it just doesn't work out for you. In this case, it did sell. So it's a it sold. And so the Pew Award does go to these vintage mom jeans that I wish turned out to be a better thing, but alas, they did not. They sold in 425 days, but at least they sold and at least it was profit. And now someone else can enjoy them. Next up is the Holy Crap Award. So the Holy Crap Award is like, I can't believe it's a thing. I can't believe that this sold, you know, just kind of like, what? But in this particular case, in this week, I'm giving it to one that I just can't believe it sold that quickly. Really, it's not that I can't believe it sold. I didn't think it was going to sell. It was more of, I just can't believe it sold that quickly. And this is that Anthropologie dress, the Dolan dress. You know, I got it, I listed it, I figured, okay, it's Anthro. And like I said earlier in the video, I felt like for all this time, I would just get these Anthropologie pieces and they would sit, or they would sell for barely any money. Like I just wasn't a good Anthropologie seller like some others out there that do a great job with it. And this one sold same day, you know, like I said, within an hour of being listed. And it was just one of those like, holy crap, I can't believe it sold for $25 so quickly. And it just gave me a little resurgence of motivation that don't give up on certain brands. Try to figure it out if you can. I mean, I can't say that I figured it out with this one, but it was just like a, don't give up on Anthropologie, Rebecca. Maybe you can be one of those sellers that sells all the cute Anthropologie to all the cute girls out there that don't have hairs that do like that. You know, and so it's just, maybe it's like an internal ongoing thing that I have of just like, there's this cute Poshmark girl that buys all the cute Poshmark things. And like, I'm not that cute Poshmark girl. And I don't know all about the cute Poshmark things, but here I am trying to sell to them. And so I feel like I have like imposter syndrome sometimes. So I don't know if anybody feels like that. Maybe you are the cute Poshmark girl, or maybe the people that watch me know that we're not the cute Poshmark girl. Like, I don't know. But the Holy Crap Award was just like, thank God it sold. Holy crap, it sold so fast. And holy crap, maybe I actually can sell Anthropologie. So the last award I have to give out is one that I made up for this week because I really felt like this was all of the things aligned and the bundles saved my butt this week. Bundles saved my butt. Okay, I would not have had $815 in sales this week, given the 0 sales day, given the terrible boutique purchases, given the Holy Crap Award, given the, you know, Pew Award, like all of those not great sales. Bundles saved my butt this week. And I'll tell you how that happened. So basically, I know the strategy of bundling people's likes and sending them an offer on the bundle. Like, I know that, but I don't always do it. There's a couple reasons why, and then I'll give out the award. Sometimes I feel like people bundle a lot of different things, and so I can't tell if they're really a person that is potentially going to buy these things and they liked them all and then they want a bundle offer, or if they bundled them by accident, or if they liked them by accident, or they're just going around and clicking. Because sometimes people do that. Like, they might bundle it by accident when they meant to share it, or they think it helps you, or they think it helps them, or like, you know, new people that just don't really know what's going on. Because I've gotten comments back from when I've sent out offers and they're like, oh, I didn't know, I was just doing, you know, like they just don't know what's going on. And that's okay, you know, that's fine. But so sometimes I go to my likes, I filter by likes, and I go to send out offers to likers. I do that regularly. I do that religiously. I really believe in offers to likers. The shipping discount, you know, it's a bummer, but I like sending the offers out. I feel like there's a good return for my time in doing that. Last week's video for what sold, I talked about my offer to likers strategy. This week I did that. I just didn't do the big closet offer to likers. I just did my normal offer to likers. But in doing that, sometimes you don't see if a name reoccurs multiple times if you're not paying attention to it when the person is shopping. Like maybe they come back and shop at different times and now they have a few items that they've liked, but you don't see it. I don't always click into the bundles on every single person. So it's only if they're shopping and a few likes show up at one time from the same person that I'm alerted to, oh, this person has liked a few items from my closet. Let me go in, look at what those all are, bundle them, and send the offer. I need to do that more. I haven't been doing it a lot. This week I did it. I did it every time I saw 2 or 3 or more likes from the same person, went in, did the bundle, and honestly, every single time it worked. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 bundle sales this week, which doesn't happen. Like I maybe get 1 or 2 bundle sales a week. So to get 4 in 1 week and the size that these are, I was thoroughly impressed. So the award, and then I'll talk a little more about the strategy. The award is the Best Bundler Award, and it goes to me. I'm the best bundler. I did it. Yay! And maybe you're a better bundler than I am, and then you get the award. Tell me about it in the comments below. But for me, this is my video. I get the best bundler award. Thank you so much. It means so much to me. So let me tell you, I made 4 bundles. They saved my butt, as I said, and this is what happened. So the one of them was the Madewell bundle and the Everlane pants. That was a $90 bundle. Like, that was great on 2 items. There was a $50 bundle. It was the 2 Zara tops, the Zara sweater and an Anthro Dolan tapestry top. That was a $50 bundle. Then there was a $75 bundle, which was the Anthropologie pants and like 2 other things I didn't pull up. And then there was a smaller bundle of just 2 items, which was a boutique item and, or no, it was a Zara dress and a Lacoste top. And that was a $22 bundle. So that one, that was just the baby bundle. But the strategy here is when you're doing your offers to likers, that strategy is good. Okay. But when you're doing that, you could be sending out offers to likers to the same person on multiple items, and they may not know what to do with that. So they may not buy anything because they're like, oh, well, she sent me an offer on this. She sent me an offer on that. She sent me an offer on that. They may buy one of them. They may buy none of them. But if you go in and create the bundle from their likes, look at their likes, which means they didn't bundle it. So if they have the likes, you go in and bundle them and send the note and and honestly, I don't even think I send any of these people notes now that I think about it, which is bad. I should have. Bundle the likes and send the offer on the bundle and see what happens. And if you do that in a timely manner, which I did on all of these, that's another thing I was really paying attention to this week was timing. I used to be very rigid of, I only send it at this time. I only send it at this time because I didn't want to have to be a slave to my phone. I wanted to try to be more in the moment with Geo. But I do realize right now, I can't be that picky. I have to make sales when I can. And so I was really trying to pay attention this week to when people were bundling, what they were liking, things like that. And I went in and proactively created these bundles for them and sent them an excellent offer. And it was a good offer. And I think that's what worked out. I mean, you have the retail price and I have a 20% bundle discount. And then on some of these, I sent them even almost like another $20 off or whatever. Some I did free shipping, some I didn't. I'm still making plenty of money. I have no qualms about the profit that I made on any of these. I thought it was still a great deal for them. And I think it was a great deal for me. And if I didn't do these bundles, let's see, 90, 50, that's one, why can't I do math right now? 140 plus 75 plus 22. So let's say that's 100. So that's $240 approximately just from these bundles, which meant that if I didn't do that, my week was going to be down to $600. So mind blown on that. I said, not because I didn't know it, because I don't implement it. And I think that's the big takeaway this week is you might know the strategies, you might know the tactics. Do you actually do them regularly, consistently, and with purpose? So those are all of my sales. Those are all of the stats. That's all the awards this week. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had great sales this week. I would love to know in the comments below. Hello, tell me. Like this video on the way out if you can. And if you are new here and haven't yet, subscribe so we can hang out again. Thanks so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.